Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for this week's Pretty for Jesus. All right, so this week I've got a special announcement. For the month of May, I'm going to be taking some time off. I'm actually going to take about 40 days to separate myself and just take time to listen to what God has for me. Have you ever been in a place where you feel like there are distractions at every corner? A lot of those distractions I put in my own life, and some are just because it's been busy. Life has been busy. And I think it's important to recognize when life gets busy and when we have so many distractions around us, to separate ourselves and take the time to listen to what God wants to speak to our hearts. So in the month of May, I celebrate my 35th birthday and 15 years of full-time ministry. So I thought the greatest gift that I could give to myself was the gift of just slowing down and enjoying right where I'm at. So I've got some notes that I want to share with you guys of the specifics of what I'm looking at over the next 40 days. And I'm not going to say that this is going to be easy. I've prayed and asked the Lord to help me for it to be easier. But I know this. I know that I'm addicted to getting on my phone and scrolling through, and in those 5 minutes that I have here or the 5 minutes that I have there or whatever it might be, I am constantly checking what everyone else is doing in this world. And I guess you could say I do think it's a problem. So here are some things. Slow down, enjoy right where you are at, right? Okay, this is what we're going to talk about. What does that look like? For me, it looks like just stopping the busyness and then taking that time to listen, to get rid of those time wasters, not to be confused with life builders or time resters. I don't know if time resters is even like words that I can put together, but that's what I'm looking at here. To get rid of the time wasters and to begin to do the life builders and the time resters that I need in my life. And then to smell the roses. That every day I want to embrace each day with the purpose that God has for my life. And that purpose includes peace, love, happiness, and a true expression of joy. I want to take the time to enjoy my husband, to enjoy my children, and to enjoy this journey. And I think that in order to do that, I need to separate myself and get some true clarity with what God's speaking into my heart, and really take myself aside and let the Lord do a work on the inside of me. So that's the purpose for the next 40 days. I wrote down in my journal this just little prayer, and this is what it says. It says, Father, I ask you to forgive me for being so busy that I don't enjoy what is right before me. Gosh, why in the world would I start crying with that? Well, probably because I think we can get so busy that we don't enjoy those things that we've been praying for, the blessings that God has for us. So I'm going to get all the hindrances aside. Pretty for Jesus is not a hindrance. I love it. This was hard for me to even take a break. So this next 40 days, I'm going to take a break, really to have the purpose for God to use me and work in me in a greater way, to listen to his voice, to find that place of fullness, to find that place of refreshing, and I'm excited about it. In Psalm chapter 119, verse 15, in the NLT, it says, I will study your commandments and reflect on your ways. I was named after Anna the prophetess in the Bible, and in looking up just about fasting, you can go to Isaiah chapter 58 and read all about fasting, and it will bless your socks off. I want you to do that. That's your homework for this week. But I was looking this up, and in Luke chapter 2, verse 36 through 38, it says, Now there was one Anna, a prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher. She was of a great age and had lived with a husband 7 years from her virginity. This woman was a widow of about 84 years, who did not depart from the temple but served God with fastings and prayers night and day. And coming in that instant, she gave thanks to the Lord and spoke of him to all those who looked for redemption in Jerusalem. You see a woman here who dedicated her life to the Lord and the purpose that God had for her. And with that, I believe she set a time aside. She set time aside, yeah, that makes sense, to let the Lord refuel her so that she could continue in the purpose that God had for her. So that's what I'm doing. So I encourage you, if the Lord lays it on your heart to do it, do it. Or where you're at right now, to get the distractions out, and God will bless it. All right, I love you guys. I will see you guys sometime in June. God is faithful. He loves you so much, and I hope to see you soon.